Okay, YouTube won't let me go live. I thought I was, but it won't let me. But I just heard Joe Biden say something. When he was, this is really terrible, by the way. This whole press conference is just a huge joke. Watching the media ask the same question 4 times about the filibuster, three people, and it's just the same questions, and they're being so nice to Joe. Joe Biden said that Obama tasked him as vice president with spending more time than any other leader in the world with Xi Jinping. That Obama, as the President of the United States, tasked the Vice President with getting to know personally Xi Jinping. And he spent, Biden says he spent hours and hours with Xi Jinping alone in a room with an interpreter. Do you know how insane that is? Xi Jinping is like the #1 Chinese communist in the fucking world. And Joe Biden is going to go alone into a room with him and sit down with an interpreter? And doesn't that sound a little inappropriate? What were they talking about? Well, nobody knows. What were they doing in there? Nobody knows except for him and Xi Jinping and an interpreter.
I'm going to be speaking with 27 heads of state.
That's very strange.
Very shortly.
Nobody's asked him about the mass shootings. They asked him about Afghanistan, and he said, "Well, we can't do it. We can't do it like Trump wanted us to. But we're gonna. We should." He says, "I can't seem to see a reason why we wouldn't be out of Afghanistan by next year."
Australia, India, Japan, and the United States, so-called.
I don't believe him. But if we're not out of Afghanistan by next year, then what's he gonna say? He's got a lot of these. His thing is like, we're going to get big things done. We've got solutions. We got to come together. We got to get together, work on these big problems. But there's no specifics at all. There's none. The only thing I really heard from him is he's going to raise corporate taxes.
Whether it relates to the South China Sea or the North China Sea or the agreement made on Taiwan.
He's not an expert on... He thinks that he's an expert on China.
And
the backdoor deals that he's been doing the whole time with him and his kid. He's not an expert. He's an expert on getting bent over by China. He's no expert.